released the song, did you send him a copy?
I normally have like a long list of emails that I send to almost all of the DJs that I have laid hands on over the years and even now,
No,
So,
I mean, did you send him a copy?
I can't tell. I can't tell because that song is like a year old now or more, if I'm right.
Well, so who is to blame here? I mean, if you release your song and a DJ or a popular DJ claims he's not heard it, not to even mention, he didn't say he doesn't have a copy. He said he's not even heard it yet. In this case, who is to blame?
I can't tell. I mean, it's got to do with me doing my work and him also doing his work. Finding new songs or songs that they are out there on the market as well. So.
Okay, so if I understand you clearly, he doing his work and finding new songs means he has to surf the internet or by any means get the song and play it.
I don't know, Andy. I mean, DJs do get songs some way, somehow. If either we send them or they chance on it. I mean, I wouldn't say it's my fault that he hasn't heard it, and I wouldn't say it's his fault that he hasn't heard it. But I mean, I feel like I'm working, and that if I put a song out there, which is out there, I mean, most DJs should be able to chance on it, especially when the song is good. Because he admitted that the song was so good, he was surprised that he had not heard it. You understand?
Okay, so yes, people do good songs, yet the songs don't travel far and wide.
Right.
I want you to give me a very honest answer.
Right.
What do you think you are not doing right?
Andy, I'm doing all I can. So personally,
I'm not saying you are not doing all you can. No. What are you not doing right?
I don't know what I'm not doing right, because I've tried to be on almost all of radio stations and TV stations to promote my songs. I try to honor all of the invitations that I get from other radio stations and TV stations whenever they call me as well. So I've shot a video for it. I put it on TV, and I'm doing all I can. So what I'm not doing right, I can't really tell. Maybe you might be in the best position to help me out.
Hey,
I mean,
how do I know your strategy?
Okay, so for example, Andy, you know the song. If I get one of your favorites, you said, right? So why is it not a big song? What do you think I have not done right?
Okay, so if you ask me this question, I may not know your strategy for your promotions. We all have strategies, all right? Just yesterday, I was talking to some people on how to reactivate the promotion of my 1K song. Okay? Now, I've adapted something. They came up with strategies, and for me, brilliant ideas. Okay? So we are about reactivating it. So I don't know the strategy or how you engineer your promotion. So with that, I may not be in a better position to mention what you are doing right or wrong. However, I will ask whether you have a team. Do you have a team? Who, and if yes, who does your distributions?
Distribution as in digital distribution or like
be
radio
it digital, yes, radio. You are talking about the media here.
Yeah, media, right. So basically, I have a personal relationship with most of the media houses. So I reach out to them because I believe that they know that, and it feels also good that because of the long-standing relationship that we have, every time when I reach out to them, they receive me. So I do my promotion most of the time.
So it means you don't have someone in charge of distribution or promotion. You do it yourself.
Most times. I do. I have a support from my manager who also does it at times as well. But we all do it hand in hand,
Okay. In the times of Wuta, when you were with your brother, or when you were in a group,
right?
How different was the promotion from going solo?
I think that it's just not so different. Management has always taken care of promotions, and then we have also played part in the promotional process by honoring interviews to talk about the release and the song as well. So it's not been that so different. Basically, that's exactly the same routine that I have known and been doing. Maybe it could be that some people are still stuck with the fact that, oh, they wish that there could be Wuta. So sometimes when you put the songs out there and you give it to them, they are quick to say that, oh, it's a nice song, and then maybe it ends there for them because they wish that Wuta could come back. And that's why most times I'm quick to emphasize on the fact that, listen, if you're waiting for Wuta and that's the reason why you are not listening to my music, then I'm sorry, I can't do anything about it because Wuta is not coming back. And
In
so
the
the earlier,
interview, you mentioned that you do good songs and
yes,
you don't understand why they are not getting that attention. Has someone from the media been a man enough to tell you that your songs are not good and that is the reason they are not playing them or they are not giving you that needed attention?
no, no,
None.
none.
Do you think you would do better if you were in a group?
No, the group there is over, Andy.
Yeah,
We are
no,
not
that one
even.
there. Me, I'm not going there. I mean, what I'm asking, what I'm asking is that, do you think it was better being in a group than being solo? I'm talking about your songs.
No. I'm enjoying this solo life, and it's so far so good for me. Trust me, it's way better for me now. I actually get the chance to do so many things on my own. Uh, I'm featuring all the people that I can feature. I'm enjoying this solo life. So I don't wish for a group anymore. In fact, I
Okay.
don't wish for anybody to be in a group, Grandpa.
You don't wish for anyone to be in a group.
Be in a group, cry.
Okay, if my memory serves me right, you were the same person that stood on the VGMA stage and advised 4x4 not to fall apart. And that
Yes.
they should unite and they shouldn't follow, they shouldn't do this, they shouldn't do that. Were you not the same person? What was going through your mind at the time?
Oh, Andy, it's only a fool who doesn't change his mind. You understand? And, I mean, I've been there twice. In fact, there's even some long one we cry, which that one we were not even popular. So this is like a third time to me that people know only two times what I said. And times have changed. And I mean, you should
Okay.
understand me well.
Let me get a bit personal.
uh,
Are you friends with a free
Free is my brother. Oh.
A? Okay, good. Now, will you ever feature him in your song?
No, not that I have thought about. No, no. I mean, it won't be new.
No, no,
What
that
I
was
say?
that was in a group. Oh, I'm talking about your solo project. Will you feature him in a song? I'm asking this because okay, I want your answer before I move on with my question.
No, currently there, no.
No. Okay.
Yes.
I'm asking because you mentioned that some presenters think that because you guys are falling off or you're falling apart or you've moved away from the group, they are not giving you that attention. They wish you guys would be better or would come back. Don't
I
you
say
think
that
that
all the
his
time.
voice featuring him on a song could complement that or to bring back the love?
And I don't think it's really necessary. I mean, we've been there. What I say, I mean, it's a thing of the past for me. You understand?
So what do you want the media to do now since you think you are not getting the needed attention?
Okay, so to reiterate again, it was based on the fact that he said he had not heard that particular song. But then my emphasis was much more on a peace song because I felt that, or I feel that that song is a song that's supposed to be for everybody and not just me. It shouldn't be seen as just one of those songs, but a song to conscientize everybody as the election approaches, which is the Ghana Manbapa song, peace song. So every media house, I I hope or wish that would jump on it and give it the necessary airplay conscientize people about the coming election so that we can have a peaceful country before and after.
Okay. Well, thank you. I don't know if my answer, if my question got the right answer, though. But, thank you.
Thank you
for
so
me,
much.
I'm sure the other, what is the headquarters, and I'm sure they've listened. I hope and
so.
pray
I pray so.
that they give you the needed attention. Well, we are doing our
so.
we are doing our part anyway.
I hope. Thank you.
You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. So that was Wuta Kobe. Ernest, let me begin with you.
Andy, I was trying to get what my brother was saying, but I still didn't get it. Because let me tell you, Andy, let's face the fact. Let me use myself as an example. I loved Wuta. I loved all their songs, especially Burning Desire and Big Dream.
So many nights.
Yeah. I loved that song. I remember those days I sometimes would listen to it 10, 15, 20, 30 times in a day. I would listen to it from morning to evening. That was the passion. I loved Wuta. But I don't love Efri, I don't love Kobe. Because there was something that they brought together. And that is what caught my attention and my love. So, the moment you split, yes, you are doing your part. You are doing the best you can. But there's something missing. It's like introducing something to me, I get used to it, and you change it, which doesn't suit my taste. Definitely, my reaction towards the product will be different. So that is the most unfortunate part. Wuta splitting and all these kind of things. Everybody thinks that, oh, I can do it alone. I can do it alone. Yes, nobody is saying that you cannot do it alone. But how would people accept what you are doing alone? Because it was a package you presented and they bought into it. In Ghana, how many musicians, almost split, yeah, they solo, they've been able to make it to that. I can name Ochame Kwame.
Yes, you are sharing who bunny. Yeah, another if he's got out of the group,
no.
So what?
You don't get. Nobody is saying don't get out of a group. But what I'm trying to say is, what made people fall in love is different from what you are given. You gave a package, 2-in-1. We bought into it. Now you are selling a pair.
101.
You are selling a pair of what you brought.
You are selling 1-in-1
initially. I don't know, but that is my point of view. And I know some people share my view, and he said it, that people think that they love the Wuta than having a solo project. So because of that, they don't bond with it. You cannot force anybody to bond with. It's a personal feeling. But as a DJ, your rapport with the DJs also play a role. Rapport plays a role. And the kind of song you bring also plays a role. There are songs that the musicians don't even, it becomes a hit before people even get to know who those musicians are. Because the song has a buzz around it that sells on its own. The last time, when was that? Last week I was talking to Dinah Hamilton. She came here. I know she came on the show. The song, Adam. The song became a hit before she even realized. So we should look at all these things. Yes, it might hurt that you go to the studio, spend a lot, the energy, the concentration, the vibe, thinking that, okay, the song should be a hit. So that at least that is what we all pray for. Then at the end of the day, after putting in all these efforts, it looks as if the reception is not that resounding as what you thought. It hurts. But you ask the question, what do you think you are not doing right? Or what do you think you are doing wrong? So if people accepted Wuta and they are feeling cold to accept your song, the question is, what is the missing factor? And how do you break the missing factor? Nobody is saying that compulsorily go into a group. But how do you break that gap? I think my brother should sit down and brood over all these things. And I think it'll work out. And build a rapport. Build rapport with the presenters and all these things. Because at the end of the day, we know that people, you are friends with some personally, Andy, you and I know. I'll say this: I've heard DJs who say that the songs are not good. That is why they are not playing. Of course, I've heard people say that. If people cannot be bold, you ask that question. If people cannot be, this song, choo choo choo,
Choo, choo, choo.
I love that song. DJs played that song, so why are they not playing the rest? I love that song so much. So why am I not hearing DJs play the other songs that he brought? Is there something that we need to uncover or discover? All these questions are things that I expect him and his team to sit and think about and draw a plan so that whatever he brings will be accepted to meet his expectations, so that he wouldn't sound disappointed in the system. Because just as he is trying to do his best, I know every DJ is also trying to do his best. Because we all have targets. We all have our ambitions. We all have what we aspire to be. So if you are doing your best, yes, Andy is doing his best. Bredash is doing his best. Fletcher is doing his best. Every DJ I know will try to please the audience with the songs that goes. So, bro, Charlie, you and the team, you have some work to do.
But I mean, my favorite Wutakobi song is Ambulance, man.
Oh, play me true, play me true.
Hey, Charlie, Ambulance, the beat, Papa.
Oh, play me true.
Hey, Ambulance where me and Wuta Free, we were traveling to, was it Kumasi or where? I've forgotten. And the song was playing and I was singing it like word for it. He said, hey, like he was shocked. He said, hey, it's called Be Aware. And I'm saying, I don't know. I'm not sure he's aware, but I love it. I just love the
So
song.
which one are you coming to play? True or Ambulance?
Mas Ambulance need.
No, play me true.
Oh, so they Chio, yeah, Chio there.
Oh, play me true.
See the way flying my boy, remember Chio. Charlie,
So,
this one gonna be you.
After playing Ambulance, yes, I know it's nice. Play me true.
What's be that? That's all. I Chio na the Ambulance.
Oh, play you.
I've not been fair to you, sir.
Your own for over 2 minutes.
I do one verse.
And you played my
verse. No, what? When the verse
you played my choo.
This one is the only verse you remember is choo.
No, oh my it's a nice song. Initially, when I heard the song, I thought it was Rex Oman.
Okay.
And later, I realized that it was Kobe. It's a nice song. It's a nice song. Yeah.
Anyway, Andy, I haven't congratulated you yet on your award.
Yeah, thank you. They just brought the plaque.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations.
And thank you. And this is my first ever RTP award, although I've been nominated over 100 times.
Oh, okay.
I already arrest my case.
See, George Gray, must I just play Chio by Keteki?
Chio.
George Gray is a comedian.
Okay.
But Andy, I think that one day maybe we should go back. We started something of that sort some years back. Groups like Kitiki,
Yeah.
the rest. Where are they? What are they doing?
Charlie, what be the name of that thing?
Something of that sort.
Lost Files.
Yeah.
Lost Files. Charlie, we need to bring it back.
We have to go.
Yeah, I remember someone sent me some wild message, me telling me his peace of mind. You began something nicely, and then.
Because I learned that one member of Kitiki is now a fashion designer.
One sent me a message. I think he's in where?
Aveno, around Aveno.
No. Or Denmark was a
Okay.
Portugal. One of those
One is
countries.
around Aveno. He's a fashion designer. I don't want to mention them.
Okay.
But on the lighter side, the name of the program was Lost Files, so the files are lost.
Yeah.
Well, Andy, see, any musician listening to me right now, if you're on a label, you should know that it's your label that is having a relationship with the media guys, not you. And so all the media guys you come across is the label that's having that relationship with them. It is dependent on you to also build your own relationship with the media guys. This is something that most musicians don't actually get to understand. And so they feel, when I was signed to so and so label, and when I go to Andy grants me interview, Andy gives me this and that. And so as they are off that label, they expect Andy to do the same thing. Andy may be willing to do the same thing if you had built a relationship of
A personal relationship.
personal one with him. Otherwise, you are only thriving on the relationship which has already been built by the label. And that's one thing some musicians you know. And so you see that some musicians, when they are on certain labels, their bars and everything is high, but then when they are independent, it comes down. Because there are a lot of things that happens with the label. I mean, the things they do just to keep them, yes, behind the scenes. Now, Kobe, I miss him. I've not seen him in a while. If Kobe is not getting airplay, it means it's either he's not having a good strategy, because, Andy, anybody that you give your music to, it's just like a football match or a football team or a game. You should know each player on the field and what they are doing to support the game, to support you as a coach to win. And so, if you give Andy Dusty your music, you should make sure that you need Andy in your plans, or you don't. But mostly artists, because you see in Ghana, the industry is such that I keep saying we don't appreciate professionalism. We don't appreciate craft. We don't appreciate talent. And so a musician sees himself as talented, but a musician doesn't appreciate the fact that there could be somebody who is also talented to manage his talent. And so, oh, I have the bars. People know me. I'm talented. Oh, I have this. I can do this. Just as you are talented with the gift of writing and singing, somebody is also equally talented with the gift of promoting or playing your song for others to like. Somebody is also gifted with the knowledge of creating or commercializing whatever that you have done. So you need to understand everybody's role that they play. And that is one thing that's so difficult for us to appreciate as people in this country. Because, you see, if you go and give Andy your CD, because it's not your profession, it's not within your domain, you've only seen it being done, but you don't really understand what really goes into it. You've only given Andy a say, Andy, oh, you see, say the thing, you know, way to hold me down and this and that. That's all. So please do it for me. But a coach understands and knows that this is how we're playing it. This is the strategy we are playing. The wingers will do overlapping and they will come back. They will do this. But you just select 11 players and they're on the field, hoping that they'll be passing the football and then be scoring goals. That's all. And so I think they've been getting it wrong. If you give Bidash your CD, Bidash is a DJ. He doesn't talk on music. The best he can do is play the song. Even if you give Andy your CD and Andy plays your song and doesn't talk about it, is he doing promotion for you or he's giving you a play? They need to understand the dynamics with the whole game and hire professionals to do some of these works for them. You don't need to have a label before you can do these things. The monies that he had and personally went around giving people so that they play his music, he should have rather consulted somebody and then say, please, I have this music, I have this budget. I want you as an agency firm or marketing firm or whatever to push my music for me. And then they give you their strategies, their plans, and how they're going to execute it. But mostly because we have the money, it's my money. So, okay, this guy is my guy. So let me give him this, let me give him that. Andy can like your song.
No, so with the agency, which means you are going to pay the agency.
That money.
With whose money?
No, the money you are going to give round. The agency would have charged.
Forget, they don't go give you.
Exactly that's what I'm saying. They don't understand. But you see,
therefore pay DJs than pay agency.
But
they don't go give you, and I know.
That is the problem with this country. When somebody is supposed to pay you for your craft, especially the services part, they don't want to pay. And the person can say, oh, painter, I have no paint here. Say, or say, oh, I'll charge 100 Ghana. Painting keke. Even when they stop cars.
Painting keke. Yesterday, I was on a business call with some ladies, 2 ladies actually. I worked for them. I worked for them last year, and they are contracting me to come and play for them again this year. You asked me of some money, so what GSA? You want me to repeat the same amount?
Take the old amount.
The old amount.
There's been hikes.
And Andy saw him say corporate. Two him say yeah, come back. I say Andy, tell you keke. I'm like, madam, Don't I didn't mean background no. Don't be telling me anyum keke. Anyum keke koboy. Kobo adie.
Oh,
what is anyum keke?
As for music, you've gone far.
Kwa good abija menye sa jari jai.
As for music, you've gone
Anyum de
far.
ngasa.
Somebody will stand in front of multimedia.
Keke.
Somebody will stand in front of multimedia, stop a taxi and says, please, can you take me to Kanda? And he say, the driver says, I'll take 20 and say, oh, Kanda here. Kanda here, Nanti Kwe.
You can jump to the place.
Anyum keke.
And so until we begin to appreciate that there are professionals who can handle matters well for us, it becomes difficult for us. Now, Andy may like your song, but the song of yours that Andy likes, he may be listening to it in his car and fall in love with it. But it may not suit his programming. It may not suit his programming. And that's something we should get. Andy may listen to it and say, oh, Charlie, this song will be nice, so it'll be whatever. But the kind of content he does, the kind of target audience or market he's dealing with, your song may not be suitable for those people. So he may like your song, he may enjoy the song, but he may not be able to promote it. And then it's either Kobe's songs he's been releasing of late, either it's not nice, or it doesn't fit into certain people's playlists.
Have you heard somebody say that before? Like,
walls have ears, you know.
Why did you say walls have ears?
Yes, walls have ears. So
no, but have you heard?
So we are diagnosing the issue. So I'm trying to let him know.
I'm just asking the question. Have you heard it before?
Oh, but even in, I don't know. Have you heard? No. Have you heard this Etigo advert? I don't know. So, Kobe, it's either the song is not nice, or the song may be nice, but it may not suit some people's playlist or programming. That's how come probably they are not playing it. So it should have. And that now it's not all the songs that we use the media. There's some songs they are street songs. There's some songs they are just on social media, have all the buzz, have whatever. There are some songs that will do well on streaming platforms, but may not do well on mainstream. So you really need to understand how you're going about all these things instead of coming to complain about things. Because if you give DJ Black music, say, oh, DJ Black, this song there is nice, play it for me. And then you give him High Life. And his content is not High Life content. What do you want him to do? He may play it at events, but he may not play it on the show.
All right, so well, I've seen some of the tweets. Well, very, very interesting tweets. But before that, Premier, have you had punches in your tie before?
Yes, I have.
Yesterday, some pinway EPS DJ Bidash in Katai.
And
you get puncher.
Oh yeah, once in a while.
You say once
Bidash's own is not a pino.
No, it be some screw.
This is a screw.
Of some heavy truck.
Yeah.
Where did he get that screw?
Because when he's driving, he doesn't look on the road.
How do you look on the road if that thing is underneath your car?
No, Andy. You see that when you are driving, there are times some of these things fall off from certain cars and other.
But it's very difficult to
especially if you are driving in the night.
It's very, very difficult.
So you drive on it, and the sad thing is when you are removing at the end of tiny bedroom.
But imagine traveling with the family and getting a flat tire in the middle of nowhere, or delivering goods to a client and encountering a puncture, or running late for a business appointment and having to wait to fix a puncture. The downtimes in business, the stress, the risk, and the pressure a puncture can cause, Charlie, you can avoid this. So there's a new thing, Yes, called Puncture Safe.
Puncture Safe.
Yes. DJ Black, choose Puncture Safe. Can you imagine DJ Black? You are driving now, you see some big man on the road. Hey, DJ Black, what's up? Get out, I get puncture. It was our time now. We are coming to be out you. Yeah. So choose Puncture Safe. It's a permanent puncture sealant. It can seal as many as 100 punctures per tire.
Hey.
Yes. It is one-time installation which goes with the lifespan of your tire. For wholesale and distribution, contact OMV and Sons on 0595 754. 0595 756 449. I gave you the number earlier, and I'm giving it to you again. 0595 756 449 or 030 246 550. Guess where they are? Opposite Joy FM. Oh boy, yeah.
I remember some years back they introduced the product, but maybe they are
You
now
didn't pay any
advertising.
attention.
Oh, we spoke about it, but I didn't hear from them.
Okay, right. So Melcom is back again with the Hot Black Friday deals. In this month of November, shop at Melcom for your Hot Black Friday deals. Every day in this month of November, from supermarkets, household, furniture, groceries, electronics, and many more. In fact, there are thousands of these hot deals in any Melcom shop nationwide. Melcom Black Friday, it's simply unbeatable. Terms and conditions apply. Melcom, where Ghana shops. Okay, folks, so this is where we come to the end of the program. But let me read some of your tweets that have come up. Very, very interesting tweets. but okay. So Original Slice says, and Didossi and Wafakumi are debating on their favorite song. Then it means fact that one or some DJs doesn't like, one DJs don't like a song doesn't mean it's bad for everyone. One of the Wooters has a great album, which I hardly hear it on air except Hitz FM. I think most good songs suffer. Okay. You're talking about an album.
I'm confused.
Evnoete says, Andy, congratulations for winning the radio talk show host of the year at the RTPs. Please, can I come for it for a shoot? You are welcome, boss. Oji Wangana said, you know, Andy, you know, say Chocho the B-Pass ambulance. Show what? Play show in full. Remember. Henry Brown Dufour says, I don't know why some musicians think once they release just any song, the market should automatically accept it. Nice or not. Kobe should check the kind of songs he's releasing as a solo artist, because some of his tracks, we know they feel the vibes are. Okay. Evnoete says, Andy, please, is Adukumi saying that since they have separated, the media cannot support him? Okay. He says, please, can you educate me on the process of how, if an artist needs the support of the media? Okay. Benetton Mayor says, and good morning, Brandy. I think Wooter's problem is the managing.
Shall I go leave?
So I wish he could get a serious management. Mayor from Tema Community too. DJ Black is asking me to go and leave, so I will. At Ghetto Bobby says, and the collective effort to solve the problem rather than looking at blaming the artist only. I don't think it's fair how the media treats musicians when they have some sort of issues regarding the media and their songs. Many a times, it seems the musicians only with respect to promotion. I think it should be a... Okay. Listeners, thank you all very much for listening to the program. DJ Black is ready with Music Box. Thank you very much, Premier. Thank you, Ernest. Special thanks to Vodafone, Troy Steele, Betway. DJ Black is it. What are you saying?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, thank you.
This is Hitz.